Good morning, my white tears. How are you? Good morning. We're going to be live on TikTok here shortly. We are just fixing some things here. Stand by. Good morning, ZDR. There we go. We're good over there now. Boom. We're just checking in. We're going to get live here shortly. Let's roll. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. There they are, Marcus, Rasman, Jules, hello, and good morning, all my beautiful traders. We are good to go. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. Yes. John Wheat, Simret, ZDR, Adrian, Richard, hello, my beauties. Let's go. It is a new day. It is a new day in the markets. The kiddos are doing better. The kiddos are doing better. I have a small procedure I have to go get done today. I scheduled it for after my live and after trading. See? I got yelled at. This procedure is more important than that. No, it's not. Let's go, Kevin Mahan. Yes. Go, go, go. We got 14 night stars. 14 night stars. Let's go. Trading comes before everything. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Rev, let's go, Rev. Stevie B, yes it is. What do I think about BFS? I have some best friends forever. I have some BFs. Do you have any BFs, homie? Steven, hello. Bum, 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 bum. Oscar Urbano. JDM, how are you? Bill Boyle, yes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. As you're coming in, Tapparoonie, we got to get over 200,000. We got to get over 200,000. The porter potty hiding from the foreman. That's funny. Good morning, Gurpreet. Hello, Gurpreet. Mike S. Shelley Stringer. Good morning, everybody. Folks, we got to get rid of those night stars. Get them off the board. Thank you, my beautiful Shelley. So what do we got here on Miss Market this morning? We are neutral. We are in a bullish neutral state. We are in a bearish position to the downside here. Position dose, bullish state. We are now going to mark our major support and resistance levels for all of you fine, beautiful humans out there. And we're going to see what we get here on Miss Market. Good morning. All we ask that you do throughout the live is tap the screen. Share the live out. Share it out and repost it. Let's go. And donate if and when you can. Are we ready? Go, go, go. All right, Miss Market, here we go. We're coming into support right here at 682. 682 hold number, major support. We have to get under that, retest that for a move down to 676.50 to the downside. Anything back over from Miss Market, you got to get back over 690. Not going to do much unless you're over that. You have room up to 692 and 697 on Miss Market. And remember, if you're going up, if you're going down, all roads lead back to that 20 at all times. Let's head over to Nvidia. We are in a narrow state on Nvidia this morning. We are in position 1 on Nvidia this morning. We are going to put in our major support and resistance levels. These are the white lines that you see coming up on the board, okay? You never want to trade with these lines on your chart. You are going to trade with multiple time frames. We are going to teach you how to do that in the VIP education community. You never trade with lines on your chart, folks, okay? That screams, I'm an amateur. Thank you, K-Braden and Powder. So what we got going on here on Nvidia, we have room down to 172. That'll be your first level of support. And then your second level of support will be 169.50. Watch that 170 hold number, of course, at all times, all right? On Nvidia, above 176.16, you have room up to 180. 180 will bring you back up to that first level of resistance here on Nvidia. Back over in 180 with a retest, you'll have room up to 186.50. Jessica Pollock, yes. Thank you, my Pollock. I appreciate you. If you want to know what's on watch, you're going to head over and be a VIP member. We post those every morning on what I see and what is on watch this morning, okay? Let's go. What else are we looking at? Oracle. Let's see what we got. Bump, 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 bump. We are in a narrow state on Oracle. The state of Oracle is narrow here. You are in position 2. You are under the base right now here on Oracle, okay? How did we do in the markets yesterday, my beauties? Did we have a green day or did we have a red day yesterday as traders? What did you have? Put it on the chart. Double bottom right there, 137. All right, 137. We have a double bottom. Green for Shelley Stringer. That's a VIP member. Zen Method Green. That's a VIP member. Hammer Green. That's a VIP member. Enki VIP. Jules VIP. Green, 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 green. Yes, it is. And Zen Method. Thank you. We got room on Oracle down to 137. Mike S., thank you, my brother. 137 is your first level of support here on Oracle. Back over 148.28, you have room up to 154. First stop will be 154 on Oracle, and then 166. Remember, we got a triple top here at 154. Mark that down. Thank you, Shay, for the follow. Yo. Tesla. Let's see what we got on the Tesla Rooney. We are narrow on Tesla, that's for sure. We are narrow. We are in position 2 to the downside, under the base currently on Tesla. Boom. Double bottom there at 383 on Tesla, okay? Right now, position 2, narrow. Down here, 383. We got a double deuce, a double bottom. This is major demand area down here, so keep that in mind. Back over that whip zone of 409.37. You have room up to 417. and 426. Yes, on Tesla this morning. Over there on the YT, DW, green, VIPer. John Doe, green. Kevin Mahan, red. John Wheat, green, VIPer. Let's go. I love it. Congratulations to all of you. Coin. I think coin is one of the easiest things to trade. I really do. I took MU off my list when I got over 400. I put coin on, and this thing has been rock solid for me. We are in a narrow state on coin. We are in position 2 to the downside here on coin. We're just putting in our major support and resistance levels, my beauties. That's what we do. All right, here we go. Double bottom down here on coin at 143. We're going to mark that out. All right, 143. I just want to get that clear. And right here around 149-ish, we're going to mark that out, okay? Here we go back on coin. The state of coin is narrow. Yes, we are in position 2. We got room down to 149.50, 149 area first, okay? On coin, we have a lot of room down there in the narrow state. And then 143 will be our next level of support on coin. I'm sure I'm going to hammer this thing again. Back over 171, over 171, we'll have room up to 177 to the upside. That'll be your first stop on coin coming back up. Above 177 with a retest, your next shot here is 194.50. Hello, my YTers. Make sure we're tapping. Make sure we got those thumbs up going over there on the tubes. AMD. Whoa! We got 6 more night stars. We got 6 more. Wrangle! Wrangle! With the Galaxy and the Night Star. Thank you, Zen Method. Thank you, my Zen. I appreciate you. So yesterday we told you do not trade anything to the downside. Garbage down here. Only to the upside. One of my beautiful trades here on AMD. Yesterday was this reversal back to the upside. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay? We do not trade into those levels. Look, and then you napped, died on the vine. Okay? When you get those big gaps to the downside, remember the gap and nap, okay? So AMD gave us one good trade on it yesterday, and that's all we needed. AMD right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on AMD currently. We are going to mark out our major support and resistance on this. I think this is going to give me another good one today. Let's see. I think we're going to get another good one. Double bottom right here at 195. As we pull this back on AMD, I want you to listen clearly. Mark these levels down. We got room on AMD in a narrow state down to 195. That's your next level of support here. 195. We got to get back over 207.50 here on AMD. Shouldn't be hard for a move up to 228.50. I want to try to catch something in this channel to the upside, and it's going to be a doozy. We got to get over 207.50 for that to happen, but you do have room down to 195 here on AMD to the downside. Your channel's big enough in there. Mr. Dave with the $1.99. The Qs. Look at those levels. Look at those beauties. Look at that. Wham, boom, wham, boom, boom. Look at that. I mean, where else do you get levels this good? Where else do you get levels this good, my beauties? We are in a narrow state on the Qs. We are in position 2 to the downside on them Qs. All right, on them Qs, here we go. We are narrow. You're in position 2. You got room down to $600. Look at the last time we came down to 600. Whammo! To the upside. All right, that is a major support level on DOS Qs, $600. All right, under 600 in a narrow state with a retest, you have room down to 597 and 591.50 here on the Qs. If we come back through, which is very easy and very possible, through the whip zone, whoop, above 608.37, you have room up to 616. 616 up here will play as major resistance for you to the upside. 616, mark that down. We got one. Hold on, everybody. We got one. You ready? Julio Perez. Julio Perez, TT. There he is. We got a fetus in the chat, everybody. He says the market is dumping today. Market is going to dump today. Julio Perez, TT says. Julio. In order to be successful at trading, we got to get out of mom's basement first. Okay, Julio? And then, Julio, we got to stop using amateur words like dumping. The only thing we dump is in the toilet, Julio. Okay? We can teach you how to do that properly. But the market never dumps. The market never goes to the moon, Julio. From your friend and pal, the Wizard. The Wizard shall set you free, Julio. Kevin Curtis. What else are we looking at? Nvidia. Nvidia, yes, the amateurs. We need the amateurs. We need these fetuses. We need them to lose and ask mommy for more money. Above 176, you have room up to 180. 180 on Nvidia. Under 174, you have room down to 172 and 169.50. Silver. Sliver. We are narrow back on silver. Yes, it is. Look how. Remember when all the fetuses in here were trading silver? Oh, I love the novices. We are narrow. We are in position 3 to the downside. So what are we doing, my traders? The amateur is going to say, we're dumping. We're dumping. We're bleeding out. That's what the amateur says. What are you doing here on silver? That's your move down. What are we doing, real traders? That's right. You trade the news, you lose. We are looking for major support, correctamundo. And we are going to get you some support right here, right around $68, okay? $68, you have major support level here on Sliver. So as we pull this back here, that's our whip zone. Let me show you a little something. As you fall into $68, you will be looking back to go that way. Now, how far do we go? Well, we know our 50% retracement level will be right here around $73. Mark that out. $73 on silver, back to the upside. Yes, the more you trade the news, the more you lose. Everybody, remember that. You are a setup trader, nothing more, nothing less. SoFi. All right, let's see what we got on SoFi. We are in a narrow state on SoFi. We are in position 2 to the downside. We're going to mark out this pivot right here first, okay? Bow, bow. Another day, another dollar in the markets. All right, SoFi, what do we got? We are in a narrow state on SoFi. We're coming into this support level right here, $20. Watch that level of $20 here on SoFi, okay? Under $20 with a retest, you have room down to $19. Mark that down, okay? Above $21, you have room up to $21.38. That'll be your first stop on SoFi. $21.38 and then $23.50. Good morning, everybody. How are we? Microsoft is. Boom, boom. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day for you, Monday through Sunday. Now, traders, if you want to stop losing money blindly, okay? Most traders fail because they guess. 90% of traders guess, okay? If you want real education and a community that will support you when you struggle, a community that is going to teach you how to trade, I am going to teach you how to trade professionally. You're not going to be using terms like dumping or going to the moon or fair value gap or opening range breakout. You're not going to be using any of that nonsense. You're not going to also have to worry about trend lines anymore or news. You are going to head over to thevoschtrading.com. That is where our amazing VIP is. This is where you're going to go. The link is in the bio, and you can just type that into the browser, thevoschtrading.com. Here we go on Microsoft. We are narrow. We are in position 2 to the downside here on Microsoft. VIP members that are currently in here, would you join again if you could? Would you join again if you could, my VIPers? All right, Microsoft, here's what we got, my beauties. Narrow, you got room down to 404. This is your first level of support. Your next level of support will be 396 here on Microsoft this morning, okay? Back over 418.23. You have room back up to 441.50. Look at all the best VIP certified. Thank you, John Doe. Look at all these yeses across both platforms. Holy moly, I love you guys. Aaron's with the follow. Folks, you're just wasting your time if you're not in there. You're just losing for no reason. We are going to stop your losing every month. You will start having months that are green. Let's see what we got. All right. Boom. Boom. All right. Here we go on Apple. We are in a neutral state on Apple. We got to get back over 280.27. 280.27, you have room up to 289 on Apple this morning. Back under the whip zone of 275.50, you have room down to 271.50, 271.50, and 262.50 on Apple. Remember, of course, this is not financial investment or trading advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk, my beauties. The SPY. Here's what we got on Miss SPY. Right now, we are in a bullish neutral state. Bullish neutral state. Listen, 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 listen. Bullish neutral state. You are in a bearish position too. All the fetuses that try to go this way are going to get hammered. You have room back up to 685.50 and 688.50. These are your first two levels back to the upside, okay? Above 690, you have room up to 692 and 697 on the SPY. We got one more Night Star, Mr. Future, Dad Bod. Let's go. Hammer that last one, my beauties. Yes, it is. Thank you, Gurpreet Bhujan. Hello, Lively. Welcome to the Lively Line, Lively. I appreciate you. Meta. Meta, we are narrow. The state of Meta is narrow. All right, we're going to go right into it. Are we ready? Are we ready, my beauties? We are going to go right into it. Hold on tight. The ride is about to take off. If I can find it. They got to put these in like alphabetical order. Stand by, my beauties. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? We are going into the land of the dinosaur. Paulo, yes it is. Thank you, my Paulo. Thank you. Meta, here we go. We got 3 dinosaurs on the board. There's Umaro Uno, Zen, Myth, Thin. Michael Hart. Michael! Thank you. Look at those beautiful dinosaurs. All right, here we go on Meta. We are in a narrow state. Let's get your levels for you. All right, here we go on Meta. Back over 674.41. We got room up to 689 and 693 on Meta. All right, that's your first stop. Under 667.81, we got room down to 658. That'll be your first stop on Meta. You're coming into 658 and then 639 on Meta. Rachel! Shelley! Rachel and Shelly, I love you guys. Thank you so much. W's in the chat right now for Rachel, Shelly, Michael, and Zen Myth Ed. VIPers right there, my beautiful traders. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. IWM. Over there on the tubes, make sure we're hitting that thumbs up. Make sure we are tapping. Let's go. Right now, here we are on IWM. We are in a bullish neutral state. We're in bearish position 2 to the downside here on IWM. We only have one thing on watch currently today during this trading day. It is posted in the VIP. If anything else opens up, we will post it in the VIP as we go through all of these levels. Here we go on IWM, bullish neutral state. We're coming into currently right now 259. Then you have room down to 257 on IWM, okay? 259, 257. Anything back over to the upside, we got to get over 262. You'll have room up to 265. Why do we have to get over 262? Because if we come back this way, we are not trading into resistance. We do not trade into resistance. You need freedom. Let freedom ring when you trade. All right? You need nothing in your way, and that's how you get high probability winners. Why do you think us in the VIP win as much as we do? Because we don't trade into support or resistance. You got to get over 262 with a retest. And then you have room up to 265 and 267 to the upside. To the downside, you got major support down here coming into this base at 257 on IWM. PLTR, yes it is. Let's see what we got. If you're here for the first time, we love you. Thank you for being here. Welcome aboard. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Just hit that follow button and you will be alerted when I go live. We are currently right now in a neutral state. Yes, we are in position 2 to the downside, currently on PLTR. These white lines, my beauties, are major support and resistance levels that we give you in the morning here, that we ask that you write down, all right? These numbers are pretty on the point. I've been doing this a very long time. So make sure you mark these down. PLTR, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2. Our first level of support on PLTR will be here at 134. 134, 129, and 125.50 are your 3 support levels to the downside today. Back over 140, get over that hold number. You'll have room up to 148 and 154 on PLTR. Thank you. The HOMG for the follow. Yes, it is. Thank you. GLD, you got it. I got a beautiful message that was sent to me from my team of somebody in the VIP. I got it the other day, and they basically said that I changed them and their family's life. Like, they've been trading for a while. and they can't believe how I came across a TikTok one day when they were looking for something totally different. And he said that he's been with us now 3 or 4 months, and he just kept thanking me over and over. And that's great to hear. This is why we do this, traders. This is why I'm here. I'm here to try, can't guarantee it, to change you and your family's lives. And if you give me the opportunity, I'm going to do that for you. I'm pretty confident. All right now we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the downside. We got room down to 431. 431 on GLD. Back over 455.26, coming back up. You have room here up to 462.50 and 470 on GLD this morning, okay? This is currently your move to the downside on GLD. That is your gap down. Your 25% retracement level will be right here, right around 448, and then you can look for another level to the downside. Your 50% will be right around 450, and then you could look for a move down to the bottom of that pivot. Okay? So keep that in mind. You will learn all this and more in the VIP. If you are sick of losing, if you need a community that helps lift you up when you're not doing well, which we will, and you actually want to learn how to trade price action, we're going to teach you how to do that. OKLO, let's go. Price action is king. Nothing else matters. It doesn't matter the instrument that you trade. Doesn't matter if it's options, futures, equities, crypto, Forex. You got to remember, price action is king. Miss Market runs the show at all times. And we are going to teach you how to trade that amazing price action. When most traders are going long, you will be going short. When most traders are going short, you will be going long because you will know how to trade the market cycle. Here we go on OKLO above 68.40. Back over 68.40, you have room up to $72 and $73 to the upside. Right now, you are in position 2 to the downside in a narrow state. You do have room down to $64. That'll be your first stop here. Double bottom right here at $64. Please mark that out. You're about to make your double bottom here, okay? Under $64 with a retest, you'll have room down to $61. How are we doing? Who right now is green for the month of February? Who is green for the month of February? Put it in the chat. Let's go, my beauties. Look at all these VIPers, my babies. These are my babies in here. Yes, look at all these green VIPers. Google. I love it, man. You guys are just amazing. You guys work hard in there. I know I'm tough at times, but I'm tough for a reason, okay? Google, here we go. We are narrow. Google is narrow. We are in position 3 to the downside. So what are we going to do? We are going to go look for our support. Boom. Boom. Let's get it. Boom. Boom. Look at all that support right there. You go short, you're in trouble. All right, here we go on Google. I'm going to draw this out for you to show you the perspective here on what we have on a Google. Umero uno, umero dos. That is major levels of support for you here on Google. We do not want to go into this. This is major demand level to go back that way. You have room back up to 327.50. 327.50 is going to be your amigo right there. Back to the upside. Don't trade into support. Don't trade into support. Amazon. Amazon currently right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside here on Amazon. As we pull this back, there we go. Boom. There's umero uno. Double bottom right there. Be careful. Let me put them to the upside for you. The news, the news, the news. The more you trade the news, the more you lose. Here we go on Amazon. We are in a neutral state. You got support here. First stop, 227. Mark it down. Next level of support, 225, market down, okay? Back over 235, you have room up to 238. 238 is major resistance right here, okay? Above 235, 238. Nike. Nike, let me see what we got. Boom, boom, boom. We're coming back to the 20. Isn't that amazing? We're bleeding out, the fetus says. Back to the 20. We're bleeding out. Look at that gap. Back to the 20. We're bleeding out again. Back to the 20. As they fill their accounts up with more money because they keep losing it. We don't want you to lose, my beauties. We don't want you to lose. But we can't. We can lead a horse to water, but we can't make you drink it. You know what I'm saying? Boom. 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 All right, here we go on Nike. We are in a bullish neutral state. We are in the whip zone on Nike. Back over 64.40. You have room up to 66 and 66.50 on Nike. Yes. Back under 63.30. You got room down to 62.50 and 62.39. Now, the problem you have on Nike going this way is you are in a bullish state. You're not going to go very far to the downside. You will whip around on this. So you need to get narrow. Narrow. Don't trade this until you're narrow. You'll thank me later. What else are we looking at? Netflix, Suzette. Let's finish off those roses. Actually, hold on. Don't finish off those roses. Wait a minute. Who is hungry? Who's hungry right now for some breakfast? Let's go eat some donuts over there. Let's go UTYTYT. Tick tock, tick tock. Thank you for all the follows, my beauties. AMD. Don't ever put man next to what you want to do. Do not say AMD, man, because that is a whiny little bitch. Okay? Here we go. One thing I can't stand is adults that whine. I got 2 little kids that do that, and I'm slowly making them stop. Don't be an adult and whine. Not in my presence. Currently, right now, we are in on AMD. We are in a neutral state on AMD. Under $200, well, $199.94. You have room down to $195, my beautiful traders. $195, okay? On AMD, back over $207.50. That's the goose right there. We have room up to $228.50. I'll be watching this $207.50 area very closely, okay? Yes, American food. He goes, Voss, I'm whipping up some pancakes as I watch you teach success. Thank you so much, American food. Netflix. Right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. He is on a Netflix. Let's see what we got. Bump, 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 bump. What the hell are we listening to? I don't know, but I'm jamming to it. I'm jamming to it. All right, Netflix, here we go. Whoa, we finished off them donuts already. Holy moly, Batman. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. You guys were hungry, huh? You guys were a little hungry. We'll give you a little more. All right, a little more sugar. All right, we are narrow on Netflix above $81.52. We have room up to $83, my beautifuls. $83 would be your first stop. Above 83 with a retest. Remember, retest it, you have room up to 88. Why do we say retest? I'll show you right now. A lot of amateurs think that is a breakthrough of $83. They think we broke through. We broke through 83. No, you didn't. You have to retest 83, okay? Over here, if you hold it, you break through 83, and then you'll have room up to $88, okay? Under $88, you have room down to $77. Thank you. Nicole Shalon. Don't be weird. A beautiful name like Nicole and you're a wacko? Jesus. Robin Hood, let's see what we got. There's some strange birds in life. Your parents have failed you. Your parents, a lot of parents have failed, that's for sure. We got to bring discipline back. Discipline. We are narrow. We are in position 2 to the downside on Robin Hood. Boom. All right, here we go. We are narrow on Robin Hood. Give them to me. I'll discipline them for you. You got room down to $73. $73 is your first stop on Robin Hood. Above $81, you have room up to $85. First stop, $85 on the hood of Robin. Above 85 with a retest, you have room up to $96. Yes. Yeah, my children, when they're acting up bad, all I have to do is this, look. And they stop. The Qs. Right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. You have room down to $600. What do we know about this level right here, folks? Tell me about $600. Tell me about $600. What do we got? Wolf Bits. Thank you, Wolf Bits. Patron, thank you so much. K. Braden, Zen, Patron, Michelle, Rachel, Mr. D, Pop Pop, Andrew the Believer. Look at all these people. Thank you. Major support. Always look to your left, okay? As you are falling here, see, look, I got to do it. I got to do it. See, the novice trader sees this to the downside. The professional sees this. See the difference? The novice isn't looking to their left. The novice is saying, we're bleeding out. It's going to be a dumpster fire. No. You look to your left and you say, double deuce right there, whammo. You're looking to go that way. All right, my beauties? We'll get through them once and for all. That's why we don't have many fetuses in our VIP, because they ain't going to handle the goat. Above 148.28, they'll be crying back to mama. Above 148.28, you got room up to 154 here on Oracle. You also have room under the base. See this? I'm going to draw this in because most of you are going to miss it. Under the base, you have room down to 137 on Oracle. I need help, AMD. User, only if you cry. Will you come on here if I let you in the box and beg for AMD? JPM. Another whiner over here. You believe this? JPM, what do we got? I need AMD. I need help, man. I need so much help. I opened up in a... Hold on. Are we ready? We got to come up with a name for this one. Ready? Voss? Yes. I need help on AMD. Why? Well, I opened up a broker account thinking I was going to get rich quick, and this was so easy, and now I keep losing all my money. Well, why don't you learn how to trade properly? I don't have time to learn how to trade. I need to get rich quick. Can you do that for me, Voss? JPM! Whoa, it's still going. JPM, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside on JPM. We love this game. It makes adult men beg to their knees in pain. I love Miss Market. Who loves Miss Market? Put me in the chat. Who loves Miss Market? Yes. Above 319, you have room up to 322.15. 322.50 will be your first stop here on JPM. Above 322.50, you have room up to 331. You got room down here to 313.50 for your support level, and 306 is your next stop. Tracy, INTC. I didn't forget you, my beautiful Tracy. I got you, baby. Don't you worry. All right, we are in a neutral bullish state on INTC. We are in a bearish position. What are we not doing at the open? Everybody, here we go on a count of three. What are we not doing at the open? Put it in the chat. 1, 2, 3, go! What are we not doing? We are not shorting, my beauties. All right, there is a 200 right there. Boom! There is another 200 right there. Boom! You're welcome. You just learned more in 30 seconds than you have your entire trading career. Do not short into this 200. You will whip around here for a little while. Do not do anything until you're back to narrow. Once you're narrow under 47.34, you have room down to 44.50 and then $44 on INTC. Back over 49.50, you have room up to 51.50 once you're narrow and 54.50 once you're narrow. Thank you, user Danielle Wolfbits. I appreciate you. We got 10 more donuts on the board. CLS? I sure can, Justy Yada. Justy Yada, CLS. Celestica. All right, here we are. We are in a narrow state on Celestica. We are in position 1 to the upside. Whoa, we got a 200 right there. It's a good thing you met me this morning. All right, hold on. Whoa, we got another one right there. Celestica has some celestical problems. Hold on. That was pretty funny. All right, we got to get over 282.50. We got to get over 282.50. Then you'll have room up to 301 and 304. All right, Celestica, you want to get over this so you have room in this channel to trade up to 301, all right? To the downside, Celestica, you have a lot of support, okay? Under 272, you have room down to 266. Write that down. Powder. AVGO, yes it is! AVGO! You guys get this energy anywhere else? Think about your life right now. Do I give you good energy? I try to come on to give you the best energy possible because I want to wake you guys up. I want you all to feel good. Are we feeling good? Are we getting those juices flowing to get ready for the open? Let's go. We don't want to sit here and be mopey. Let's go. And just think what you'll learn in the VIP if you like this. This ain't nothing. This is the what. We teach you the why in the VIP. You are going to head over to thevoshtrading.com. Once I teach you why you trade the way we trade, and it's the only way to trade, and why it works, you will have that tool for the rest of your life. Think it'll never change. You will have the tool of trading correctly for the rest of your life. You won't have to guess anymore. Your guessing will be over. TheVoshtrading.com or click the link in the bio. That is how you get into the VIP. All right, what are we doing here? AVGO. Right now, we are in a neutral state. Yes, it is. We are in position 2 on AVGO as we run right into that 200. Don't you hate that granddaddy? He's everywhere. Oh, I love this. Who loves this playlist? Oh, who loves this playlist this morning? All right, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside. We got room up to 325. 325 here on AVGO. Mark that down. Back under 315.50, and you retest this, You have room down to 309.50 on AVGO. Tesla. All right, here we go. Tesla, we are in a narrow state. Yes, it is. We are in position 2 to the downside on Tesla. You have room down to 383. 383 on my Tesla. Back over 409.37. You have room back up to 416.63, 417, and 426. Now, this is our move to the downside. Currently, my beauties, we don't know if we're going to go any lower. No one does. Your 50% retracement level currently at this point is $400. So you could very well do this in a narrow state. Look. And then you can hammer that thing to the downside. Okay? MSTR for the win. Right now, my latest TikTok video, the one I posted late, right now, go to my TikTok video, everyone. The last one I posted. Everyone go like it. See if we can get over 1,000 likes on that thing. Head over to that TikTok video and just like it. Everyone just like it. And if you want to leave a comment, you surely can. We are in a narrow state here on MSTR. We are in position 2 to the downside. Woo, 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 woo. All right, here we go on MSTR. We are in a bullish neutral state. Yes, it is. What are we not doing at the open? Shorting. You're going to whip around down here. Bullish neutral state. Okay? Back over 121.12 with a retest. You have room up to 126 and 129.50. Once you are narrow, then you can look for your shorts to the downside. And share it out. Share that video. VIPers, share that video on TikTok. The last one I did. Make sure we like, we comment, we share. I would love you guys. Thank you. Jules, Andrew, the believer, can we finish off these last set of roses as a team? As a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. The Qs. The Qs right now, we are narrow. We are in position 2. You have room down into 597 area. 597 will be your next level of support, okay? Coming back to the upside, I'm going to take you currently where we are. You have room back up to 603. 603. If you come down to 597, then your 50% level will be 602, okay? So mark those down. Zen Rachel, oh wow, desserts, patron, yes it is. Who's that? Mayor Izzy, great job. We will welcome you with open arms when you get into that VIP. Yeah, traders, you got to get in the VIP. I mean, I'm going to teach you how to trade. I mean, it's just that it's that I'm laughing because it's that simple. If you work hard, I'm going to teach you how to do this. Okay, your guessing will be over. You'll be welcomed into the family. We're going to help you out. Don't you worry. Thank you, Alan, for the share. I appreciate that, man. MU, yes. Right now on MU, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. We got to watch this base down here, okay? You got a double bottom right here. You got to watch that. You can't trade into that. But it's on the 5-minute chart, so I don't mark them half the time because I figure you guys see that. All right, here we go. On MU, we are narrow. First stop, 364. Under 364 with a retest, 357 and 347 to the downside. But I'm telling you, I would think to go this way, folks. All right? Above 382.31, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. You have room up to 408 and 417. On MU, to the moon. Let's go. Google on alert. If you're in the VIP, you'll know. Nvidia. Nvidia right now, we are narrow. We are in position 1. You have room down to 172. Everything that's on alert is posted in the VIP chat. 172. Under 172 with a retest, you have room down to 169.50. Back over 176, you have room up to 180 on Nvidia. Oracle NK Visions, yes. All right, we are narrow here on Oracle. Your first level of support here is 144. Mark that down. 144, my beauties, okay? Under 144 with a retest, you have room down to 137. Back over 148.28. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You have room up to 154 on Oracle. We are at 154,000 likes. We got to get way over 200,000. So on a count of 3, we are going to tap like we never tapped before. 1, 2, 3. Over there on the tubes, do the same thing. Everyone start tapping. Go. Alex, there's no reason for you to leave. Because remember, if you're at the $25 price, and you might have to, you might be charged at the $50 price now. There's no way to go back. So you better log in and hurry up. I don't know how that works. I think you're still good because you haven't ended completely yet. I don't know. All I know is I can't put you back to the old price. Oh, wow, with the heart puff. Let's go. Taplets. Tap, 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 tap. Eric, hello, Eric Mickey. How are you, my brother? AMD, you got it. Eric Mickey, I'm looking at AMD too here a little bit. I'm only looking at it above 207.52. Now, above 207.52, we do have room up to 228.50. Yes, over here, you got to watch that pivot, okay? 220 area, Eric, watch that, okay? But I'll be out of it by then. So if I get over 207.50, I'll take this up maybe to 216. 212, depending what my risk to reward is where I'm going to go to the upside. And that's what you're going to learn in the VIP. When you get out of a trade, when you lose, and where to get out of a trade when you win. You're actually going to know how to do that now instead of just guessing. You're welcome, Eric. Good to see you, brother. Coin, let's go. Yeah, I'm always looking at coin. This is AMD is my number 1. Coin now is my number 2. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. I won't short this into 194, 149.50. Amateurs would short this down here. I'm looking for the move back to the upside because what you're looking for is the high probability setup. Stop looking for a home run. You're not going to get it. You are looking for high probability setups so you can win the trade based on your risk to reward. Those who look for home run trades lose. Those who look and trade the news lose. You have to know how to trade. Same 6 to 10 stocks every day. Okay? The game of trading is probability, not home runs, not getting rich quick. We are at 172,000. Tesla. All right, Tesla, we are narrow. We are in position 2. You have room down to 383. 383 will be your first stop here on Tesla. Now, back up above 409.37, you have room up to 417 and 426. Look at this guy right here. You ready? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Buy the rumor. The rumor! There's a rumor. Buy it. Hurry. Hurry. Buy the rumor. Hurry, hurry. And then sell the news. Hurry. Please. Buy that rumor. Baba! Does anything scream amateur? Oh, wow, with the heart puff. Thank you, oh, wow. Thank you, Rev, for the Night Star. Yes. I remember when I used to talk like that. I did. I used to do the same shit. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Right? We all used to say that. Draw the trend lines. We all did that. There it is. Rachel, I love it. Thank you, Rachel. Yo, mighty Rachel, Ref, Zen Method, Striker. Yes. I love you guys, man. What a team we have here. All right, we got to get tight here. This is a tough one here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here we go on Baba. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Baba. We are in position 2. You have room up to 162. 162 on Baba is your first stop on the Roonies. Above 162, you have room up to 170 on Baba. Back under 158, under the whole number, you have room down to 156 and 154 on Baba. PayPal for my DW and SPY for my Flora. All right, SPY first. SPY, you are down here in position 2. You have room down to position 3. 676 area, okay? 676 area on the SPY. And then you know what to do, Flora, on the way back up, okay? Next, PayPal. PayPal, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone currently on PayPal. Good one. Good one, DW. See, she's a VIPer now. She knows what to look for. Good job, DW. All right, let's see what we got. Right now, PayPal is, you're not getting much momentum because of that big gap down. So let's pull us back here. We got to keep going. All right. There we go. All right, this is what we got, DW. Let me go back here. You are in a narrow state, DW. You are in the whip zone currently on PayPal. Now, above $41, DW. Okay, you have room back up to $44. You will close that gap. Okay, we just don't know when. So in this channel, DW, risk to reward trades, just like we teach you. Okay, back under 40.91, 40.57, you have room down to $39, DW. You're welcome. All right, roll call. Here we go, everybody. Are we ready for roll call? Here we go, Rev. My boy, Rev. Thank you, my brother. Powder. Jade. Jay, Viscarin, Striker, Jules, Zen, Mighty, Rachel, oh wow, Sue Felicia, Zen Method, Bill Boyle, Adorable, K Braden, Mr. Future Billionaire. I hope you get there. Patron, Rachel T, Joe Crow, Shoeless, Michelle, Mr. D, Striker, Paolo, Mike S, Rachel T, Sierra, Only Dan in the UK, still questionable. Rams and World, The Believer, Jules, Adorable Dad, oh wow, Mr. Dave, Christina, Michael Hart, Asmi, Danielle, User, Wolf, Patron, Alex Diaz, Michelle, Rachel, Pop-Up, Julio Perez, there he is. He took a licking and he's sending gifts. Thank you, Julio. Gupreet, Touched by Toya. Hello, Toya. I like that. Mike S. Aarons. Thank you. Paolo, Brian King, Gupreet Bujan, Dad Bod, Christopher, Julio again, and Christina, Measy, Rango Marquez, Papa Yoda, Ty Boz, Jessica Pylock, Hammer. Thank you, Bill Boyle, JDM, Stevie B. Jules, there's the beautiful Jules Swims, User, and Jade. Thank you, everyone, for all those beautiful donations. I appreciate you. Get in that VIP. Become part of the family. Let's teach you how to trade VIP. We'll see you in the chat in 2 minutes. Make the world a better place. Give somebody a hug today. I have a procedure today, VIP, so I'll be in and out of the VIP. Love you all. 200K, we're almost there. We're almost there. 200K, yes it is. Let's go. Shelley Stringer. How the hell did I miss Shelley Stringer? Shelley. Love you, Shelley.